Hello, happy, what is tonight? I always get mixed up with my days. Thursday, happy Thursday, and welcome to our team, the Radiant Tribe. We are so excited that you joined us. There's lots of teams, and you could have joined anywhere else, but we are happy that you joined us and that you wanted to be a part of our team and our mission. We really just have big hearts to just shine and be bright lights in this world, especially the fitness world. It can be pretty dark and self-seeking and shallow, and we just want to bring that light and help people really focus on things outside of just getting a six-pack, but like getting healthy from the inside out and focusing on all of those things. So we're happy that you're here, and we're just going to kind of get right into it. I'm going to share my screen. I am recording this for anyone that is not able to hop on. Let's see, of course you are over there. I'll do it this way. Sorry guys, a block is in my way. I can't see slides. Okay, so my name is Patrice, and I am pretty much the founder of the Radiant Tribe, the Mama Bear, and we've been a team for a year and a half. So we've been a team for, sorry goodness, why is it doing this? There we go. Pull it up. Okay. Sorry, I'm very squirrely. I can't do more than one thing at once. Okay, here we go. So we've been a team for about a year and a half, and we, all start somewhere. I know it's overwhelming when you first started as a coach and you're trying to figure out, what do I focus on first? What do I do first? It's okay. Breathe. We're going to walk you through everything, and it really is a process. You have to take it day by day, but the most important thing you can do is focus on your own health and fitness journey, and that's what's so cool about what we do. Is it's about us getting healthy first. It starts with us, and then as we're getting healthy and we are really just making those strides towards being the best that we can be, we share that with the people around us, and we help them get healthy too. So it's a pretty cool gig, and you'll just see how big of a blessing it can be. So there's a few different ways that we get together face to face. We love that it's virtual and we get to connect with people literally all over the United States and Canada and the United Kingdom now, but we love to also get together face to face. So there's a few opportunities for that. So I'm going to be hosting our very first Radiant Tribe retreat in October. So that's open to any of my coaches and any of their coaches, our entire downline. And it's going to be here in Delaware where I live. We're going to have a lot of fun team building activities, some really awesome speakers, and some chances to just, grow and be together face to face. So that's in October. There's also in February is a new leader conference. So if you hit a certain rank in your business, you'll be invited to that in California, where you get to hang out with corporate and just, be fed as a new leader in the company, which is really cool to bring back to your team. After that, there is our Success Club trip, which I'll talk about soon. Next year is going to be in Bahamas. I just got back from Mexico. I was able to take my husband, all expenses paid, just for helping a few people get started on their health and fitness journey every single month. So we'll talk about how you can join us in the Bahamas next March, because I'll tell you, it is just so cool to have our company care so much. They love that we are pouring in other people and helping other people get healthy, and they want to reward us for that, and I think that's super cool. So that's then, and then we have Team Summit, Coach Summer, and that's open to every single coach, and it's in Indiana. So it was in Indianapolis this summer, and it will be in next summer as well. And so that's just an opportunity for all coaches to come together. Same thing, we get trainings and, have opportunities to work out live with the super trainers that we work out with in our living room. We get to work out with them live and have some team time. And it's a really cool chance to just get together and get out of our little virtual bubble and really see each other face to face. So those are some of the things that are coming up that you want to be a part of. And I'm going to tell you how you can earn your ticket to Summit for free. So make sure you stay tuned for that. Okay. So these are the things that you want to focus on as a new coach in your first 30 days. Like I said, there's so much information. You got your welcome email, you're all excited, and then you see this list that has all of these things, Beachbody, and you're like, okay, what does it all mean? Your mind is probably exploding, but again, don't worry, we were all there. That was us too. So you're just going to peel things off day by day and work towards work towards it. So the first thing is completing your 30-day action plan. This came in the email that you got from Beachbody. So when you join as a coach, you got a welcome email from Beachbody. Hopefully you went through those steps of setting up your back office and figuring out what your coach ID is and some of those foundational things, as well as you got a 30-day action plan. So you're going to fill that out and then set up a one-on-one call with your coach. You may have already had a one-on-one call with your coach, and that's fine too. But in order to kind of map out what your goals are, filling out that sheet is going to get you thinking about what your goals are. Every coach has different goals in this business. Some join just because they want the accountability and they want to work on their own health and fitness and they want the discount. And that's amazing. We will support you to that. Then there's people who are taking it a step further. They want the accountability of the community working on their own health and fitness and not only getting the discount, but they want to get their shakes paid for. So they're like, why not share it with a few people each month and, earn a little bit of a side income to get my shakes paid for and have a little extra spending money. And then there's people who decide to take it a step further than that and go all in with this and really, help a ton of people, and more importantly, build up a team of people who are helping people too. And that's where, the income starts to grow and where people have dreams of, retiring from their full-time job and retiring their husbands and things like that. That comes from, really setting those big goals and working towards that every month. So you want to figure out with your coach what your goals are, and then they're going to help set up a plan to help you get to wherever it is that you want to be. The second thing is committing to drinking your Shakeology every single day, not every other day, not once a week. Do not try to stretch it out. Shakeology's benefits come from drinking it every single day. I was a Shakeology hater for real, like for over a year. My husband was drinking it and was trying to tell me to drink it. He's like, it meets your standards, just try it. And I was like, there's no way. Every shake that I had heard of had such disgusting ingredients where I'm like, how are people putting this stuff in their body? So I didn't even want to associate myself with it. And as soon as I started drinking it, I was like, okay, I did my research, the ingredients checked out. But it wasn't until about 6 months into drinking it every single day that my eczema cleared up on my hands. I had chronic eczema my entire life, something that I didn't even think would come out of this. I thought it was just an easy way to get in all my nutrients for the day in this quick, easy shake. My midwife cleared it to be my prenatal. I'm still nursing my 23-month-old. So that to me was like, okay, this is legit. But again, if it wasn't drinking it consistently every single day, I may not have seen those benefits. Like so many other people who are coming down off of medication from high blood pressure and, diabetes medication, that's being reduced because they're fueling their bodies properly. And that's what Shakeology does. It hops in, it fills in the gaps to your nutrition. It really helps your body start to function the way it's supposed to, because we just lack so many nutrients. We can eat as healthy as we want to. We can try our best. That's what I did. I was like, I'll just be over here making my own shakes from scratch. We can't put all of the nutrients that are in Shakeology into a shake. So it's a great way to get all that in. And also, even cost-wise, if you guys are coaches, you're on here, so you're spending, $3-ish for it, and you really can't beat that for what you get. It's not just a protein shake, and I need you to hear that as a coach, because if you're going to be sharing that with other people, you have to believe in what it is that you're sharing, and it's not just a protein shake. That would be an expensive protein shake, but there's so much more in Shakeology, so you'll get to know that as the time goes on. But drink it and get to know it personally, so you can have your story for when you're sharing with people. So drink that every day. Alongside of that, you're going to be doing a workout program. There's tons of choices. You have hundreds of choices through Beachbody On Demand. If you sign up with a challenge pack, you have access to Beachbody On Demand, which gives you the Netflix of fitness. So you have so many programs to choose from. And starting up, we have Lift 4 that's just releasing. So it's a great time to hop in and do a program that is like kind of out there and getting a lot of buzz, because you're going to be able to develop your story. And that's so important as a coach, is not just to preach at people, not just to tell people what to do. If you're not living it out, why would they want to, kind of buy into what you're doing? So commit to a program. Hello, like I said, number one, we get to work on ourselves. I think that is amazing. So go into it fully committed from day one to the end. Show those results that can come from consistency, and then we'll get to, teach you through the new coach mentorship, and along the way, we'll teach you how to share that with people. And it's as simple as, like I said, living it out. So you're going to commit to a program. You're also going to be sharing your lifestyle, so not just health and fitness. Don't think you automatically have to become this Beachbody robot, where now every single post you're talking about Beachbody, you're vomiting Beachbody. In fact, we're going to teach you against that, because we don't want to look like that. We don't want to push people away. We don't want to seem salesy. We are just going to be sharing our lives. So that includes your health and fitness for sure, but you want to make sure that you're creating that curiosity. So if you're starting Lift 4, that's great. You're not going to say it's Lift 4. You're going to say your strength and high intensity program, or your 8-week total body transformation program, or however you want to word it. You want to say it in a way that has people saying, well, what is the program that you're doing? If you just say that it's Lift 4, they're going to go Google it and buy it online themselves. They don't need you. They don't have a reason for you. But if you keep that door open and you're just creating that curiosity for them, they're going to come to you and they're going to ask you, and then you're going to have the opportunity to have a conversation with them and have them potentially join you in one of your groups. So create that curiosity and share your life. Don't feel like you all of a sudden have to be this robot only talking about health and fitness. Share your whole life, and do that. Let's say social media 1 to 2 times a day. It used to have to be like 5, 6 times a day, which was insane. Who has time for that? But with algorithms and all that stuff, that was the way that people saw your stuff. Is the more you posted, the more people saw, and all of that. Good news for you: 1 to 2 times a day, something meaningful, something that has value, and then stories. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, step out of your comfort zone. Stories. That's where you're going to make those behind the scenes connections. That's where you're going to get people to invite, because they're following you, they're interested, they want to hear what you have to say. So utilize your stories to share all the behind the scenes. The 5th thing, I'm going to have you set coach hours. You could get so caught up in this business, especially when you're like, okay, well, it's social media, so I have to be making these posts and I have to be doing all this stuff, because a lot of what we do is through social media and, through our phones. You could become a slave to your phone, and nobody wants to do that. A lot of us are moms or, wives, or busy, and that's the last thing I want you to do. So set your hours. We like to call it a power hour. This is the hour that it takes to get done the specific activities that are going to move your business forward. We'll teach you those as well. So if you can commit to an hour a day, and it doesn't have to be at one time. There's plenty of people that like rock power pockets. So they do 10-minute power pockets throughout the day, or you could do 30 minutes in the morning, 30 minutes at night, or 1 straight hour. I'm to the point now in my business where I do dedicate like nap time is my nap time hustle. I'm focused on my business, but whatever works best for you. Don't feel like it has to be a one-size-fits-all thing, but if you can dedicate at least 1 hour a day to growing your business and focusing on the things that we're going to teach you to do during that power hour, you will grow a successful business. And then obviously, if you want it to grow faster, you're just going to put more time towards it doing those same things. And then start using a tracker. So as you're talking to people every day, write their names down. Make sure that you have their names, because you're going to be able to follow up with them, and you're going to be able to continue to build those connections over time. But if you forget about them, and it's going to happen, the more you talk, it's going to happen. Can everybody mute? Let me see. That's it. Okay. So you just want to make sure you're keeping track of people over time. 6 is going to be to begin to build self-confidence through personal development. That's one of our 4 vital behaviors, which you'll hear about over and over and over. The 4 vital behaviors, I've kind of already talked about them. 1 is being a product of the product, or proof that the product works. So right there, committing to a program, committing to drinking your Shakeology every day. The second thing is inviting. We like to say invest, invite, invest, invite. We're not going to teach you how to run out there and send all these cold messages to people, because that's gross, and we don't do that. We want you to invest in people, get to know what their struggles are, and then invite them to join you, because we have a solution to pretty much everything. So invest, invite, invest, invite. Personal development, so constantly growing as a person and as a leader, and in your business, just getting to know how Beachbody does certain things, or a leadership podcast doesn't have to be specifically Beachbody. And then the last thing is recognition. So we love to celebrate each other, the things that are happening in our community, happening on our team. We love to just shout each other out, and it makes us each other feel special, and then also shows what's happening inside of our community. So those are the 4 vital behaviors, and it's all weaved into this. So you want to take maybe 10 to 15 minutes and listen to a podcast. I do not like to read I get super distracted and have to reread the same chapter over and over and over and over again. But I can listen to a podcast when I'm driving in my car. That works for me. So whatever works for you, if it's YouTube videos, if it's listening, like I said, to a podcast or reading a book, find something that you want to commit to for personal development. You can say 10 minutes, or you can say listen until you take something away. Because you can listen all you want to, we can learn all we want to, but if we're not actually taking something to implement, then what's the point? So read or listen to until you find something that's valuable that you want to implement into your business, and then you're good. Number 7 is commit to helping 3 new people join our virtual boot camp. Call them challenge groups, accountability groups, fit camps, whatever you want to call it. It's up to you. But you want to help 3 new people every single month to join one of your boot camps. And that's going to help you hit Success Club, which we'll talk about in a minute. Start and finish the new coach mentorship. So once you have your call with your coach, they're going to give you the link to go online. You have a self-paced training. You can complete it in a weekend. You can complete it in 2 weeks or a month. It's really up to you, your pace, and how, what your goals are, depending on what you want. It's going to depend on how quickly you move through that training, but it's self-paced, and it's going to give you all the foundations of the business, helping you understand how to share, how to grow your social media, all those different things that you don't have to know day one, but over time it's going to unfold and you're going to get to know all of that good stuff. So you'll make sure that you start and finish that. And then the last thing will be to plug into the Radiant Tribe team page. So you see that there's a lot of different pages that you're probably added to. You have your upline's team page. So that's where they're going to, reach out to you and communicate with you as your upline. So their personally sponsored coaches is in their team page. And then above that, we have the Radiant Tribe. So that's our team page that, we come together. I do trainings in there. That's when you'll hear about our team calls and different things that we have going on, live trainings and all that good stuff. So that'll be through that team page. You'll want to check in there at least once a day. And then above that is the Uplift Tribe. So my upline is Caroline, and she leads the Uplift Tribe. And so that's another place to go to if you have a question that you want to ask, or you want to see some other resources and things like that. So just a lot of opportunities for you to plug in. Basically, we're all family. I know it's confusing, but it's, you have a big coach family now that you joined. So this is our July calendar. We are moving right there. I can't believe we're basically halfway through July. That's insane. The main things to focus on this month, we have our Iron Sharpens Iron training that's been going on this week, and it's going to go on next week. And it's just some leaders and I got together and decided that we wanted to really help our coaches get back to the basics and focus on the things that really do push our businesses forward. And so if you are wanting to be a part of that, you totally can. Just let us know. We'll add you to the group and you'll get caught up. It's just been a video every day for the past, since Monday. It'll be the same thing for next week. And so you can be a part of that training if you want. We're going to do a kind of like a sneak peek into coaching next Wednesday night at 8:47 because it's memorable. At 8:47 Eastern time, we'll do a Zoom call like this, and it's going to be with Michelle Myers, who's our grandma. That's Caroline's upline. Team Iron is the big team that we are a part of above us. So we're going to do a big sneak peek into coaching, so you'll have the opportunity to see how it's run and invite people who you think would make great coaches. You reach out to them and tell them that, hey, I think you'd make a great coach. Do you want to, come listen into what it is like? So we'll do that then. And then our Lift For and our Mete Mas groups start on Monday. So if you aren't a part of a challenge group, make sure that you reach out to your upline, get plugged into theirs, and then you can invite some people into theirs, see how they're run, and get your own story, like I said. We are going to have coffee chats. I'm not really sure about the Saturday. We'll figure that out. Some are so busy and stuff. So we'll figure out a time that works best for all of us to have a coffee chat. It'll just be a 30-minute check-in where we hop on and we can ask questions. We can throw ideas off of each other and really just, be able to have a place where we get together face-to-face and have some team time. So we'll do that on Saturdays. Okay, so the 2 big things that you want to focus on for your very first month as a coach. Ready? The first thing is hitting Emerald rank. This is when your business officially opens. So right now, as a coach, you're able to receive commission. So you get 25% commission off of anything that goes through your website. So challenge packs, home direct orders, anything, you get 25% commission, which is amazing on top of your 25% discount. But it isn't until you have a coach on each leg that you hit Emerald, which means now you qualify for Team Cycle bonus. And that means that once underneath of you, you reach a certain amount of points, then it equals out to money. So I won't go too deep into that. You'll learn more about it in our training, but you want to hit this in your first month because, like I said, that's when your doors open and that's when you're able to generate outside of just commissions. You're working for your commissions, your Team Cycle bonus. As your team starts to grow and they start to help people, that's where that residual passive income comes, and it's amazing, and you want that to happen as quickly as possible. It's 2 people. We all know 2 people. So getting those 2 people signed up as quickly as possible. And they don't have to be business builders. They can be in that first category that I mentioned, where they just maybe want to join your group and they want to save money on their Shakeology starting that 2nd month. They join for the same cost as a preferred customer. It helps you and it helps them save money. So that as quickly as possible, and also hitting Success Club. Success Club is helping 3 people with a challenge pack. The challenge pack, most of you got it. It's that full year of Beachbody On Demand. It's that first month supply of Shakeology, and of course the health and fitness support from a coach. So you want to make sure that you are connecting people with that. That's our total solution. It really is what changes people's lives, is having all of those pieces together. So if you help people with that, and this isn't right actually, by the way, you can't really get 1 point anymore. Shakeology Home Direct on its own, even without Beachbody On Demand, is now 2 points. So that's what you want to do, is help 3 people. We know a lot of people, and we'll help you get that list together so you can reach out to first your family and friends, the people that love you and want to support you. You're going to get them on board first, get them healthy first. Why not, right? To have those really cool success stories to share. So doing that, you'll hit Success Club. These are some of the ways that you can hit Success Club. So with the challenge pack, with Shakeology HD, Daily Sunshine is our kids smoothie. We have the performance line as well, the beach bars. So lots of different things that we offer. It's not just the fitness anymore, which I love, because all of these things really help get to our inside and help us to be able to perform better with our workouts and all of that good stuff. All right, so that is pretty much the gist of what to focus on. Does anybody have any questions? Any questions? Anything? Pretty self-explanatory, right? You just want to work on your own journey and help other people do the same thing. So we're going to keep having ongoing trainings, through the team page. We'll have team calls. We'll do the new coach training, and that's going to help you really get started and focus on the right things. How about anybody that's a new coach? You want to go around and say your name and let us know who you are, what your name is, where you live, who your upline is, and what your why is. Why did you decide to become a coach? Net, I'm gonna call you out. You go first.
Okay, hey guys, I'm Net. I live in New Orleans. Ashley is my coach, Ashley B. And I forgot the other parts.
What's your why? What made you want to become a coach?
So many reasons. I am the world's pickiest adult eater, so I do not get the must-have nutrition that I actually need for my body, and I'm always on the go, nonstop. So Beachbody is at my fingertips when I need it, wherever I'm at. And so that's my why, like, for me, and I just want to grow into a well-eating adult.
There you go. Love it. Lauren, how about you?
Hey, sorry I'm late, guys. Good to be here. My name's Lauren Parham, and I am from Asheville, North Carolina, and Patrice is my upline. And I work full-time with a nonprofit and mission organization that serves in Nicaragua, and so I raise my own support to be able to do that. And so that's a big part of my why, to be, for myself, it's kind of twofold. It's so that I'm healthy enough and I can take care of myself well. It's a part of self-care for me to be able to continue serving and doing what I'm doing for other people. And then also, since I am raising my own support, I'm hoping and praying that this can be something that can just be a little extra to help in that. So.
Yay. So happy you're here.
Thank you.
All right, and Amber, your coach was on here too. Did she have to scoot out? It's okay for driving.
I'm like, let me see. I don't see.
I saw her pop on and then she popped off. Maybe she had to get going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But I still feel like a new coach.
You're killing it, girl. You signed up 2 coaches recently. You'll be Emerald,
Yay!
and we're gonna celebrate you so hard. Woohoo!
Yeah, I just saw the change today, so I was excited.
Good job.
So, yeah.
All right, ladies. Well, I will let you get to the rest of your night. Thank you for hopping on. Welcome to the team. You're gonna help impact so many lives, and we're gonna be right here rooting you on and being excited right along with you. Have a great night. Bye.